I'm Chester44, and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we managed to escape from the trap we ended up in the Ogre homelands. There was a big, long cave with a lot of lizards in it, including one very dangerous one. Now we've been exploring through the Ogre's territory, but they appear to have left. First, though, this guy here, this Ogre. We found him in the back of the Ogre village, and he wants to talk, so let's do so. The old ogre stands stooped, with nothing to support him, yet he does not sway an inch. Both his beard and hair are white as snow. Beard and bushy eyebrows frame its dark brown eyes, which burn with the bright flame of intelligence. It raises its hands, palms open, to the level of his elbows, but motions no further. Human. You can tell from this one word already that this ogre is not like the rest of his species when it comes to words. He wields them proficiently.
I am Greybeard. I mean you no harm. I only want to talk.
It lowers one of its hands and brushes a cloak it has wrapped around its body. You sense a faint magical residue from the cloak. Who are you, Greybeard? Greybeard's big eyes fill with sadness.
I was the chief of this tribe. I was their protector. I failed. Look at my tribe now. Beaten, slaughtered, driven away like animals. I could not prevent it. I could not save them from themselves.
How did you fail?
I could not contain the anger of the ogre people. We have always been quick to give in to our anger and squash everything smaller that annoys us. For many cycles the ogre people were in hiding. We did not see any humans. But there were some ogres who hated the humans more and wanted to attack and kill the lowland humans. Angerfist was one of these ogres. He was the loudest of these ogres. But I had the support of the three great wizards. So I remained chief. That changed when the witch came. That changed when anger took control of my people.
I've heard about this witch, but I'd like to learn more.
The witch is a human, a female, I think. She came to our lands many cycles ago. She brought with her anger. Her anger. I do not understand why, but she hates her own people. She wants the human race to die. That is why she provoked the ogre people to attack the humans in the lowlands. She hopes that we will kill all humans, especially those in the town. She hates them especially. She is a great mage, far greater than the three great wizards. That is why Angerfist believes we will smite the entire human race. But I know better. There are too many humans. They have magi more powerful than the witch. We lose. We die.
The old ogre looks at you imploringly.
Unless something is done.
What could be done?
You could kill this witch. If she is removed, then perhaps the ogre people will lose their resolve. Then perhaps Angerfist will lose his power. Maybe Angerfist need not die. Sadly, I do not believe this can happen. His anger will not die, but I do hope that if the witch is removed, then the ogre people will not want to fight anymore. Then maybe we can hide again. Then maybe humans will forget about us again. Maybe we can live.
Very well, I will face this witch for you and try to get rid of her.
I am glad, and I hope you will be able to kill the witch. She does not live in these caves, but we do have a way to get to her. There is a portal at the end of the caves, behind the sacred meditation cave. The witch herself has set it up with the help of our magi. I have not stepped through the portal, but I have seen Angerfist do it, and the witch. Maybe she can be reasoned with. I doubt it. She is full of anger.
Are there any other ogres who do not want to fight me?
In these caverns? Only behind these doors.
Greybeard points at the double doors behind him.
I ask you not to disturb them. They fear all humans and would panic if they saw you. The other ogres in these caverns are loyal to Angerfist. They will fight you. They will enjoy it. Lord of Flies is also in these caves. Beware him. He is a strong mage.
Right. Before we do, we probably should actually go and save the village before it's destroyed. I mean, I think I broke pattern here, but yeah. You re-enter the barren fort of the ogres. There are definitely less ogres about than during your previous visit. It would appear that the ogres have indeed attacked somewhere. However, the ogre fort is by no means empty. The ogre's presence are also not so friendly anymore. Yeah, I did that intentionally. Okay. I guess we can get through here. grab what we can. We'll have loot. Ooh. Iron Lord shield. Enter combat. Ow, that's painful. That one's dead. This one... In this filthy small hut you find an ogre. It is clearly starving and dirty, even for an ogre. It stares at you defiantly right in the eye, but the effect is somewhat dampened by the fact that he hunches over as if he is scared of you.
Human! You come kill Chainhound?
Its inflection is the only thing that reveals the phrase as a question. I'm not gonna kill you. Why are you imprisoned? The ogre stares at you incredulously. Your words must confuse him.
Chainhound is prisoner. Chainhound no listen, Angerfist. Listen wise, Greybeard. He wise, very, very wise. He keep ogres out of trouble, not Angerfist.
Who is this wise Greybeard?
Wise Greybeard is chief. True chief. Angerfist is thief. He no true chief. Stupid ogres follow Angerfist, not Chainhound. Chainhound smart.
The ogre takes a moment to ponder his next words.
Great ogre wizards also follow Angerfist. Chainhound thinks they want learn spells from the Great Witch.
Where is wise Greybeard now? You should go to him.
Yo, Chainhound go talk to Angerfist. He know what to do. He be in ogre village. It that way.
Chainhound points south.
There he be. He in the caves usually. He meditate. He do that much. Chainhound go there now. Thank human. They not nearly as mean as stories say.
Having said that, the ogre slips past you and goes his way in a staggering yet determined manner. Okay then. Oh great, another one. Okay. At least I'm able to kill them without too much issue. Just want to... Okay, you... Go. I just want to get rid of all the ogres that are outside first. Also, one of us leveled up, but I didn't notice who. Alright, another one of these. Silver ring, healing potion. So this is just where they made food. Toadstools, yes please. Ooh, leather bracers. But I don't think we can use them because I wear other things. Bracelets, I mean. Up in here, what do we got? Hello. And dead. The ogres have carved their altar from pitch black obsidian. There's nothing on it apart from a streak of blood, which runs down all the way to the floor, where in addition to the bright red gore, there are also dried brown bloodstains. You sense no malevolent energy coming from the altar. Apparently whatever evil spirits or demons the ogres worship are not very powerful. Disarm the trap. And we've got spiritual herbs and slow force cage and an energy elixir. Not too shabby. Alright, and we did get a level up for Bonnie. I guess a point in dexterity would help out, and defense. Alright. Soon you will leave the ogre fort behind. Looks like you have found everything there is to find. Or have you? Yeah, I'm done everything. No, I'm done here. From now on you can walk right past the ogre fort. Okay, good. Let's get back to town quickly so we can save the people. And sell all this loot we have. Alright. 4 ogres right here already. Let them come closer. And there we go. Paston has been destroyed. A thin line of black smoke alarmed you miles from the town. In vain you hoped it was merely a fire accidentally let loose on the wooden buildings of the town. It was not the case. Looks like the ogres are building another massive cooking pyre for the bodies that lie at your feet by the city gates. Oh dear. I don't know if anyone is left. At first you did not recognize the body. It's not so surprising, half of her face had been crushed into a bloody mess. There were not many female soldiers in Paston, and none of them were this heavily armored. Her helmet is caved in with her face. allows you to see the good half of her face. Despite the blood, you recognize her. It is Mare Talon. She was among the first to die defending Paston. Mare Talon fought? Wow. That's unexpected. I mean, I didn't expect the mayor to be joining in the fighting there. Good on her. So, how are we going to sell all this stuff then? Who are we going to sell it to? And did anyone survive? There was a pool of blood by the door. The drag mark suggested that an ogre died there and was dragged south. On the other side of the door lies Corporal Corso. His pike has been bloodied, so he at least took some ogres with him. However, that did not stop an ogre magi from blasting a hole in his chest. It incinerated his heart. Judging by his expression, he did not even have time to realize this. He died quickly, at least. Oh boy. This peasant tried to run away. The ogres put a stop to that with a javelin. It pierced his heart and ended his life here. You recognize him as George, the man who was worried about his friend. No worry can reach him now. Oh dear. I shouldn't bother taking the iron studded armor, or any of the studded armor. Oh, hello! Okay, didn't see that coming. Alright, that mage needs to die. Right, healing. Healing again. Right, healing again, this time for Draco. Okay, the mage is dead. Okay, there we go. The ogres spared no one. This is Mare Talon's aide, Kara. The situation with the ogres seemed to have overwhelmed her when you talked to her. She did not want to be here, and now she's dead, clubbed and stabbed to death. Such measures seem like overkill, considering the woman was not even armed. Oh man. I didn't expect this to happen. Bent in unnatural shapes on the gory stairs is Arellano, the priest of Paston. It is unclear whether he was descending from his altar or ascending towards it to defend it. His arm is broken, but what killed him was a sword strike through his chest. The blood from his wound dripped down the stairs. His god did not save him. So now we have all these items that can't be identified. Not much we can do. All this loot that can't be sold. What are we supposed to do with all of that? Was really nobody spared? Looks like everything was looted out of there. Wait. Holy crap, I just realized whoever was up here got hit by a blast so hard it knocked them off the wall. I mean, wow. This man obviously tried to defend himself. You recognize him as Seppo, the sword and armor merchant. In his hand he still clutches an iron dagger clean with no blood on it. His defense was unsuccessful. He's been run through. He died with fear on his face. You find Nuolo, the ever-smiling Fletcher. He lies on his back with his arms stretched wide, as if he welcomed his death with open arms. Knowing the man, this is not that far-fetched. He had no weapons on him when he died. His expression is that of a man content with his fate. None survived. We should have come here immediately. Would we have survived then? Would we have saved them then? I don't know. I'm only going to take the more valuable stuff. This is depressing. We should have come sooner. I wonder if we would have saved it. Regardless, we have to go back to town now. Well, not town, but back to the caves. We gotta deal with these ogres after what happened. Alright, we know there's mages down here. Alright, I'm going to cast that. Enter combat. Oh, thank you for running closer. Why is he having such a hard time hitting? There, that should help out. Yeah, that should help out. Ow. Right, healing. Okay, there go those two mages. Now let's heal up. And I'll actually have us run outside so we can regain that spell energy we just used up. Also, Blessed Cloak. And the better cloak will go to Bonnie. Why are you not wearing that? I really do think I should have gone back there. I'm really upset. I mean, sure, it was a town of, for the most part, religious zealots who would have killed us. But still. Is there someone around here? I don't know. We failed to save the town, but we can still deal with these ogres. And for that, we need to deal with this witch. This doesn't look pleasant. A large shape moves in the entrance to the cave ahead. It is too far away for you to make it out clearly. It begins to chant a spell you do not recognize, however the effect of the spell is immediate. You can feel the magic crackling all around you. Huge swarms of flies emerge from the darkness in all directions. The buzzing is incredible. You count at least half a dozen separate swarms. The shape ahead has disappeared. Right. This is a thing. Fortunately, we can get rid of them with magic. There we go, that's all the flies dealt with. Okay, Lord of Flies is here. Can we slow him? He resisted. And he summoned a load of ogres. Unpleasant. Lightning spray, please. Okay, healing. This ogre magus fights with blind fury. His melee attacks are formidable enough, but like the magus at the trade post, his magic power is incredibly strong. Once again, you can feel him focusing his power. There's a violent buzzing. Another swarm of hungry flies forms near you. This one the biggest you've seen yet. Okay. Not pleasant. Alright, Draco, if you don't mind... Actually... No, you know what? Drink... No. Wand of Bolts. Powerful one. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna reload because I didn't expect that. On the plus side, now we know about this, so... Here they come. Bit of healing. And boom, 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 boom. And a fireball. That one. And we can finish off that one. Okay, that's all dealt with. Now we need to deal with the Lord of Flies. Alright, here comes the flies again. You can burn it. That's unpleasant. The caverns shake from the rage-filled death scream of the ogre magus. It bleeds profusely as it stumbles on its knees, roaring in agony all the way. It falls silent as it slumps on all fours, still laboriously breathing. Then it starts gagging. You watch as flies start to pour out of the ogre's huge mouth. They quickly swarm into another cloud of vicious insects, ready to finish what the magus started. The ogre itself lies dead on the cave floor. That's not pleasant. Well, that one seems to be less painful. And there we go. Alright, remove the disease, please. Thank you. And we got a bronze greatsword. Not gonna bother with that. Plenty of herbs, though. Alright, moving further in. Oh, hello. You enter a high chamber. It does not look artificially created, which makes it even more impressive. Two brightly burning braziers illuminate the chamber. The light dances on the reflective minerals on the walls. The ogres have decorated the chamber with their customary savage ways. Animal heads have been placed on spikes. Little mountains have been created out of humanoid skulls. Some kind of incense hangs in the air. In the center of the chamber, the ground forms into a small, level, natural platform. On its center there is a rug. On the rug there sits an ogre. It is Angerfist. His head is bowed as if in meditation, but he soon raises it. True to his name, there is anger in his eyes.
No more talk,
He bellows as he gets to his feet.
It is Angerfist or puny humans who die now.
The time for diplomacy is past. Enter combat. Wow, he is strong. Alright, can you slow him? You can. Okay. Siege Fox. Man, there is not much chance to hit this guy. That's not pleasant. Acid. He's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of protection. He's weak against magic, though, it seems. Angerfist staggers backwards by the fury of your onslaught. For a brief moment, you simply stare at each other. The ogre breathes heavily, his eyes scanning you for weaknesses. He raises himself to his full height and roars. Witch, give me strength! Something happens. Magical energy flickers all over the cave and converges into Angerfist in a bright yellow wave of power. Suddenly the ogre seems to stand taller and hold his greatsword with more competence. No more words are had. Angerfist howls his maddened rage and lunges at you. There is no chance to hit him now. Fireballs. We have that wand of bolts. I completely forgot about that. Use it. It's a good thing we have this mage on our side. I got that slow out. One more. Angerfist collapses, his fine armor full of holes and dents. His giant hands try to gain support from the ground, which is quickly turning red under him, and push himself back up, to no avail. Instead, Angerfist slumps to the ground a second time, rolls on one side, lifts his right fist into the air until it too falls down. Angerfist is dead. Alright, another unidentified necklace. You can take that. Anger Blade and a jeweled ring. And that's the portal we're going to have to take. First, though, well, we did level up, so yeah, melee weapons are needed. Hardiness, actually no, point in assassination. Sheik, level 10. And Draco, level 10 mage. Yes, that works. Point in hardiness. Alright, now let's run outside, regain our health, and then I'm going to end the episode, because it's gone on long enough. I really am disappointed that I happened to lose out on saving the town. I don't even know if it's possible. Would I have saved the town if I'd gone to it first? I don't know. Would have been nice to know, but I guess now I won't. Regardless, this is the end of this episode. Next episode, we'll head through the portal and deal with the witch. Revenge for the town, even if it was filled with religious zealots. But that'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time. Oh, that's a ledge, never mind.